friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in with me for your June 2016 Suncasts. I'm going to do something a little different this month because this month is all about love. We have a major aspect of the new moon, which is falling in Gemini, conjunct, which means in the same sign as Venus. They're all in Gemini. So the major influence this month is going to be on love and for the months to come. Now with the Sun in the same sign and the Moon in the same sign as Venus, you have Venus, which is the planet of love. You have the Sun, which is the vitality, the energy, abundance, and you have the Moon, which is your emotions. So emotional involvement and emotional strength, all grouped together in the sign of Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of thinking about love, a lot of communications about love, getting together with people, making plans. This is a ripe time for creativity. There may be two people in your life that you are feeling equally involved with or equal love towards. So you may be needing to make a decision between two people. Gemini is that sign of the twins, that mutable sign. But in general, it is a really beautiful aspect full of a lot of focus on the things in life that make us feel fulfilled, love, our relationships, marriage, our creativity. And the thing about that is that with nature, we have the yin and the yang. So there's always has to be a balance in nature. And the balance here that we're going to be up against is a lot of I wouldn't say difficult, but challenging aspects that are going to be highlighting this Sun, Moon, Venus connection here. We have what is called a T-square pattern, which is involving Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. And with Saturn already retrograde, what we're going to find is that any delays or disappointments that may be affecting your love life or even your finances, because Venus rules money and finances as well. Anything that you come up against is going to be a lesson to teach you how to discern what is real in your life and what is just a fantasy, what is a delusion and what is actually meant to be here in your life, and who is meant to be in your life for the long haul. Okay, now many of your concerns may be due to deception that might be taking place. People acting very greedy, perhaps, as I said, some delusion, not really being sure of people's motivations, or just excessive behavior, excessive drinking, excessive partying, excessive sex, whatever that might be that is done to, on an unhealthy level may be an influence here this month. So we have all of these fantastic, wonderful, powerful, renewing aspects, the Sun, Moon, and Venus together in Gemini. The new moon is always a period of new beginnings. It's that 2-week cycle where we can plant seeds, and there is the promise of new beginnings, and then leading up to the new moon in the next month. Okay, so you can still plant your seeds. You can still, start fresh, inject new life into your relationships, into your creative endeavors. But as you do this, you must keep in mind and continue to do a reality check. Continue to do a litmus test through this month and in the months to come to make sure that what you are building or what you are investing in is based on something healthy, is based on something real, and is based on something that is for your higher good. Okay? So those are the aspects. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of the individual 12 signs. Make sure to take a look at your Sun, sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you'd like to know how this powerful configuration that's going on right now is affecting you specifically, you can contact me for a private reading, and I'd be happy to, we'll plot all of those planets in your individual chart and do the tarot reading to give you a personalized and private overview of what's going on in your life. This month I'm going to be using a well-worn deck that I've used for many years now. This is the Lover's Tarot, which is the 22 major arcana, nice and big there so you can see them. And then I have a smaller version of the Lover's Tarot, which also contains the same 22 cards, but with all of the pip cards, the minor arcana as well. And for some clarification, I'll be using the Tao Oracle deck. It's a very powerful spiritual time, and when we have a lot going on, with the stars and the planets, I like to use the Tao Oracle, which is based on the I Ching, for confirmation on our spiritual lessons that we need to be aware of. So let's go ahead with the 12 readings for the 12 signs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, Capricorn. This new moon in Gemini is going to be highlighting your 6th house. So the 6th house talks about our job, our work, our daily regimen, our immediate environment. The 6th house is also our house of health. And so, with Venus there, with the sun and the moon there, the new moon, there may be some activity going on in your work situation where there may be a love-work mix going on here, love and business going on. There may be some involvement with a coworker or with someone, within your professional environment. There may potentially be 2 people that you're who are interested in you as well. I'm seeing potential for short visits, maybe business trips, 1 to 2 day trips, short distance, a lot of activity and movement and communication going on in your 6th house and with work, co-workers, people that you are dealing with in your immediate environment. Now, there may be a need for you to make changes in your life, in your learning. You may decide to do training this month, or some type of educational pursuit to increase your skills. And I'm seeing seminars, 1-day seminars, 2-3-day seminars, short meetings that you'll be having that are going to create improvements to your daily life. There may potentially be retreats. You may decide to go on a retreat this month that is health related, okay, with the 6th house health related, and you may meet someone in that environment, or as I said, meet someone on a business trip. There's definitely potential for socializing, for new people coming into your life, but through more of a work professional related capacity here, I feel, for you. Make sure that you are very clear on your office policies when it comes to office romance. Make sure that you don't get yourself into hot water if there are restrictions on mixing love in the workplace, because there may be information that you're not aware of, or policies that you're not aware of that could affect you. So, if this is, something where you've met someone and there's a great connection there, great vibe there, you may want to be, think carefully about the arrangement, especially if it is a work-related romance or work-related relationship. Definitely if there is a more of a management subordinate type of vibe to the connection. Both of you need to be very clear about what is allowed or not allowed, or frowned upon, and keep the relationship outside of the professional or office sphere. Okay. Some of you may be meeting someone through health-related activities, so sports or the gym. Someone may catch your eye, or there may be, hanging out or going out for coffee or energy drinks or smoothies, whatever re-energizes you. So definitely some potentials there where health, love, and the work environment are connected. So let's go ahead and pull a card for you, Capricorn. My Capricorns are very involved with their careers, with your professional life. So this may be one of those instances where in the midst of your, climbing to the top of the ladder, you meet someone who could be a very viable partner for you. And, maybe you've, in the past you've been more reluctant to get involved with people that you work with, but you may meet someone very special who really is an interesting person, who is very communicative, and who has a lot of talents and skills that really are impressive to you, and you may decide to take the plunge. Okay, so let's just pull a card from the major arcana here for Capricorn for the month of June, and see what your overview energy here is in love for June. All right, I have this card here. Well, isn't that interesting? This is the Devil. This is the Capricorn card. So, wow, that's really very interesting, because what this is saying, it's kind of a confirmation of how strong your energy is going to be this month, Capricorn. So, you are coming up here in your major arcana representation, and so really you have a lot of control and a lot of influence over your life and over your romantic picture this month. I'm definitely seeing that ambitious Capricorn, but kind of look at the look in the image's eyes here, where I said a moment ago someone has caught your eye. So it's very possible that you are going to be distracted. I mean, we know what your focus is when it comes to your professional pursuits, but you may just end up being distracted in this month, and in a very passionate way. Okay, so a very strong physical attraction to someone in your midst, who also may be very ambitious. Definitely, that's that confirms for me the potential for work-related connection, and a very passionate connection to underscore that. Be careful of your passions. Be careful of obsession. Be careful of getting involved in a situation that may end up affecting your work performance. So make sure you're up for work early in the morning and getting to work on time and at your desk and in your office when you're supposed to be, because you don't want higher ups or people around you to kind of start talking about you and gossiping, that you're slacking off, and that would just be the worst thing for my Capricorns, because you are on top of things. You are the natural CEO. You are the boss man, boss lady. That's your energy no matter what you're doing, and so you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping your reputation respectable and above board. If there's something going on, definitely want to keep that, protect that, and keep it outside of the boardroom. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a 5-card reading for you, Capricorn, and see what the additional messages here are for you for the month of June. Capricorn for the month of June. Lovers reversed in the past. The Wheel of Fortune covering you in the present. the King of Pentacles in the near future. That's you. That is you. That's another Capricorn card there. The Hanged Man in the obstacles, and the Eight of Wands in the potential outcome. And at the base of the deck, Four of Swords. Okay, so right off the top here, the Four of Swords is telling me to tell you to think before you act. Okay, take a moment to take a breath, count to 10 before you make decisions that are based solely on your passions this month, Capricorn. All right, because the potential here is that you know, you may have been really on your own for a while, and not, you know, kind of so focused on your ambitions and focused on climbing the ladder of success and moving forward in your professional life, that you've really been you know, by yourself or on your own, or, you know, separated from that aspect of your life. So, you know, this is also a reminder that that physical, sensual side of our lives is very important to our mental, physical, and emotional and spiritual well-being. So no man is an island is the message here. No woman is an island. So make sure that you are allowing yourself time to, you know, if you have met someone new, or if you're in a partnership, to find that time to be alone, to find that time to know someone on an intimate level. You know, if there's a mutual respect and love and care for each other, don't allow that side of your life to suffer. Okay, some of you may be recovering from a breakup. Or, you know, a divorce or an estrangement. This Lover's card is in the reverse, so there definitely may have been a relationship that ended or that broke down. It may have possibly, for some of you, been a situation where there was a third party involved and that was discovered, and, you know, now you may be recovering from that experience. But the Lover said that, you know, that's the past. That is heartbreak in the past, or that is you needing to let that energy go, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it says that there is a positive new energy available in your life, and, you know, it's time for a new passion, says the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for positive changes. The wheel is turning, and so what was upside down is coming right side up for you, but you have to allow yourself to see that, to feel that, and to be ready for opportunities and changes as they enter your life, you know, and as they present themselves. The King of Pentacles is here in the near future, and that, you know, that progression of the wheel moving forward and you coming up here in the near future, this is you balanced, this is you strong, you know, you are making your way in the world, you have your coins there, you have your robes on, your kingly robes. Whether you are male or female Capricorn, this represents you, because King of Pentacles is Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So, you know, you're coming up here twice in this reading talking about your personal power and your presence in your life and your strength and your passion being very important this month. You know, you are here, you know, it's interesting to me that I'm seeing the king here, and he is in the forefront here. He has his castle. You know, it's a beautiful castle. He's protecting it. He is showing that, you know, all of this land and all that he has behind him is his kingdom. But he's reaching his hand out here. He's reaching his hand out. And so either you have, I feel like you have needed to let someone go. okay? You know, he's reaching out in the past. Now, if this hand were in the forefront, then I would say reaching into the future towards someone. But I feel that you have let someone go, and you've needed to do that, and you needed to be strong to do that. But it was important for you to be able to let that past go. And so now the Wheel of Fortune is saying, know that you made the right decision if this is the case for you, Capricorn. Because you are under protection. Right now you are under divine protection. You know, there are angels here and celestial beings and you know, cherubs and you know, the earth energy is here at your disposal. Strength, represented by the bull here, and the lamb is here, which is peace. So you know, you have all of the elements here. The phoenix is there to allow you to be able to spread your wings and fly away, or to be transformed. And again, the wheel is turning, and it's turning in the positive for you towards the future, okay? So, you know, you are, you know, you're experiencing this this hangman energy here as the obstacle. Whenever the hangman comes up, it's telling you that you need to see things from a different perspective. So this month you may have to, and that may be that Four of Swords energy, where you are pulling back in order to evaluate your life, evaluate your emotional life, and to weigh things against your achievements and against your, you know, your striving for success and for accomplishment and for progress in your life. It may be a time for you to pull back and to rethink what it is that is truly fulfilling for you, okay? Because, you know, I feel like if this king has let someone go, he is looking for something now to replace that connection, to replace that energy, that support, that partnership in his or her life. And there is a call for you to do that based on what your passions are. There's no time for lukewarm here for you, Capricorn, okay? Very much, you know, we're in a period where we have Mars retrograde, and Mars retrograde is a very primal energy. It's saying that there's no time for spending time with people or in situations that do not feed our passions from a root chakra level, okay? You know, there's time for following our higher mind, but then there are certain periods in life when we need to understand what really moves us and appeals to us and gets us at the gut level. So we're talking about a gut level time here for you, Capricorn, where your emotional life is concerned. If you have let go of a situation, you are now moving towards more progress in your life, but where you are being aware of not only your ambitious and your professional passions, but what you need to really make yourself feel fulfilled and to heal yourself from what you have experienced in the past. So a lot of personal power here. And what's coming up in the potential outcome here for you? Well, we have the Eight of Wands. And that Eight of Wands is saying that this month, you know, by the end of this new moon cycle, which is the new moon at the beginning of July, there's going to be some progress. Something is going to happen. Very possibly that some of my Capricorns are going to be you know, pierced by Cupid's arrows, okay? That love is coming. Something is, you know, some passionate connection is kind of going to swoop in to your life. And, you know, Eight of Wands talks about falling head over heels and being swept off your feet. And it happening very quickly, and, you know, it being a very fiery connection. So with the Eight of Wands here and the Devil here, you know, definitely the potential for a partnership or a relationship or an emotional connection that is going to bring new life and new energy into your life. Now, some of you may be traveling. I did at the beginning of this reading talk about traveling for business, for work. Wands are work and professional activities. So again, you know, perhaps a confirmation that you're going to be meeting someone in the professional realm, perhaps on a you know, a trip, short trip, with Gemini being highlighted here. So look out for, you know, meeting people during your commute or during your trip. Maybe at the airport. Maybe you're going to sit next to someone on the airplane. You know, maybe you'll be carpooling, or maybe you will, you know, meet someone in the professional capacity, you know, with whom you have some common interests, who's on your level, who is also very ambitious and strong, and with whom you know you may hit it off, and you're going to kind of say, "Wow, that took me by surprise." Well, don't be surprised, because remember that I told you, okay? All right, Capricorn, so be on the lookout. You know, stay focused on what you're focused on, because that is what feeds your passions, but also be willing to open your heart and your mind and, you know, your that root chakra energy, where we are sharing our lives and we're sharing our energy with another person. Be aware that it could be coming very quickly into your life, Capricorn, and really sweep you off your feet, okay? Now let's go ahead and just pull a card from the Tao Oracle as a confirmation card. Whoops. There's that energy. All right. Pull a card here from the Tao Oracle for you, Capricorn, as just a confirmation and a message to conclude the reading here, to see what the final message is for June 2016 from my Capricorns. What is the message here, Oracle, for Capricorn for June 2016? Message for Capricorn. The message from my Cappies. Okay. All right, I'm going to take the top card here. All right, and we have the card Discipline. That's the number 7 card. You know what? They were stuck together, so I am going to also pull the second card. And so I'm going to give you 2 cards here, Capricorn, because that's what I just feel like I'm meant to do here. So we have the first card, Discipline. You know, this is very much a card that resonates to your energy. We have the number 18 card, Work on What Has Been Spoiled. So the first card here talks about, you know, exerting your authority. It's a time for you to take the bull by the horns, is what this Discipline card says. So yeah, you know, very much the same energy as the Devil. Find your passion. Take the bull by the horns when it comes to your romantic life, your, you know, your love life, your relationships. You're looking for someone or bringing someone into your life. Create a strategy. Mobilize your forces. Define what it is and who you want in your life. Put that energy out there, that mental energy, that vision. Visualize your ideal partner, Capricorn, just like you can visualize building companies and building skyscrapers and organizations. Take that same energy and visualize who your ideal partner is, and, you know, allow your discipline and your decisive energy that allows you to, you know, to create success. Allow that to also attract to you who it is that you are hoping for in your life. Okay, it's time, says this card. And then the number 18 card says, Work on What Has Been Spoiled. And this card represents healing time, you know, time for healing, time to correct past mistakes, make repairs, clean up corruption, restore a balance, responsible action. So, as I said, something may have end it. Something may have been spoiled recently with someone in your life, with a loved one. There may have been an ending to a relationship, but now it's time to make repairs in your emotional life. This could possibly be a current partnership, but I'm not seeing, renewal here. So I do feel that this is going to be new energy and a call for you to make changes and to welcome new relationship energy in your life. So time for healing yourself, cleaning up whatever it is in your life that's preventing you from bringing in the type of people that will be a benefit and supportive and, on your same level. Number 18 breaks down to 9, which is the end of a cycle. Okay, so it's an end of a period of difficulty or a period of uncertainty or a period of going it alone for you, Capricorn. Okay, the number 7, discipline, that is the the intuitive energy card. That is a magical card. Number 7 talks about thoughts becoming things, creative visualization, and creatively visualizing what it is in your life and applying that innate discipline that you have, Capricorn, to bringing those things to you, to drawing them into your life. This samurai is focused. This is you. This is you, Capricorn. Focused, and look at what direction the person is focused on. The future. I keep seeing the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords that this samurai is holding for me is decisive action. Decisive. So I feel like, here is the moon here. By the new moon of next month, you may have made some very positive changes in your life, and you may, as I said, see the winds of new beginnings taking root and, starting things off with a fresh energy in your life, Capricorn. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in this month. If you have already subscribed, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support and for spending time with me on my channel. If you are new, I welcome you with open arms. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, and I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos, and if you would like a personal reading that would give you a very specific understanding of where this T-square energy, this new moon Gemini energy, and a personal tarot reading on your particular relationship concerns or life concerns or professional concerns, money concerns, or spiritual concerns, please contact me for a private reading. I'll be happy to do that for you. I will be back on the full moon this month around June 20th with a check-in and a tune-up to see how the energies have progressed during the month. The full moons are about letting go of what we no longer need and allowing new things to come into our lives. So what you'll be letting go of and what you'll be keeping, that will be the reading around the 20th. Until then, I wish you all good and beautiful things, Capricorn, and as always, I bid you namaste.